Welcome to Smashing Through with Rebecca.x, where we don't just talk mindset, we live it, lead it, and build from it. The space where mindset isn't motivation, it's mastery. After 400 plus episodes and years of deep recalibration, I've learned one thing. The women who change their life, they don't wait for the strategy, they shift their identity. So let's smash through the noise and rise. Energy bubbles, boundaries, and frequencies. This is what I'm talking about today. So I am going to share with you what is beneficial to you in order to set secure boundaries for yourself, keep yourself on the right frequency so you're much more positive, but also protecting your peace, mindset, and energy with an energy bubble as well. All three are very important, very impactful. And if you want a visual representation of what I call an energy bubble, I did mention it on a previous episode, is that it's like the Wizard of Oz when she comes down to Dorothy on the yellow brick road and she's in a bubble. She's in a pink bubble, right? So that's exactly what it is. It's keeping yourself protected from all of the outside influences, protecting your energy so that things and people and conversations and things that you watch and read and hear are not penetrating anything and affecting you inside, okay? Because as soon as it gets in, a ship does not sink unless the water gets in, and we cannot let anything get in. And that is where boundaries come into it. And that's where, if you keep yourself on a high frequency, that comes into it as well with doing mindset work. Everything is mindset, which you can get lots of techniques and modalities and programs and guided journals at my website, Rebecca.x.biz.com. So first off, let's talk about the energy bubble. The energy bubble actually protects you from all of the outside influences. So if anyone is sharing anything bad with me, like bad news, do you want some bad news, or I've got something to tell you, I'm like, hang on a minute. So I put myself in an energy bubble. I physically move my hands, so it's like I'm putting myself in a bubble. I'm like, right, go. And then they tell me. And I feel with just doing that maneuver, like that movement, that I'm in that bubble and nothing they say can actually affect me. And it really, really works. It honestly does. Okay. Whether you think it's woo-woo, I don't care. It is, but it works. Okay. I've been doing it for years. And the thing is that when you can protect yourself in an energy bubble, nothing that anyone says, it's like a protection thing for you, a shield for you, so that whatever anyone says can't affect you because you've shielded yourself from it. That helps with your mindset because you're also amplifying the mindset frequency so that it's an outside influence and it's just information what they're telling you. It's information. So then you can go into the second part of your brain, the question brain, what I call the question brain, and you could go, right, okay, this information they've just told me, does it affect me? What does it mean? Do I need to take action on anything? How do I feel about it? You know, you can ask yourself intelligent questions in order to really fathom things out, if you're going to do something or if not, if it aligns with you, if it matters to you, if you're involved, anything like that, okay? So that's why the energy bubble is so important, because then you can actually protect yourself from anything and everything, okay? So frequencies is massive. Frequency, okay, exists. Energy exists. You believe in invisible Wi-Fi? Same thing. So the thing is, you believe in love and you can't see it? Same thing. So let me give a few examples. So frequencies are like an energy. It's like you've walked into a room and you know it's icy. Someone's just had an argument or someone's just walked in and there's like this cold atmosphere. It's like, oh, okay, something's just happened there. That's exactly it. Also, another example is frequency is if you are listening to the radio and the pitch changes slightly, you're like, oh, I've got to turn that down. Or it's a song that you don't like and you need to turn it over. Same thing. Everything really affects you inside. Okay, so you've got to protect yourself in taking action on making sure that you are protecting your frequency, your energy, your peace, and your mindset, which all affects the nervous system as well. Okay, the final thing that I want to share with you is about boundaries. The take people, meaning the people who take all the time, they don't have any boundaries. So you have to set them. And when you set them, you may annoy something because they're not used to you setting boundaries. And it's like, no, we're not doing that. No, I'm leaving the conversation. No, I'm not available. Without an explanation, by the way. All of these, because you're setting boundaries. Some people don't like it. That's on them, not you. Setting boundaries is amazing for you to say, no, I'm not available for that. Or I've got an hour on the call, not 2.5 hours. Anything where you set boundaries is important for you because, again, you're protecting yourself in your bubble and staying on the frequency and energy level, high positive frequency and energy level for your mindset, for yourself, to keep your peace. Can you see how it all correlates together? Can you see how it all collates together in a big, massive present for yourself in a big red bow? Or a pink bow or yellow bow, whatever colour you want to choose. But honestly, the energy bubbles work. Now, if you don't want to imagine an energy bubble, that's okay. You can use the same thing by putting a watch on, or a tie, or a scarf, perfume, jewellery, necklace, earrings, tying your hair up, putting a hood up, a hat, a cap, favourite socks, favourite pants, bra, knickers, whatever, okay? Favourite outfit, coat, jacket, handbag, wallet, purse, whatever it is. Choose an object, a brooch maybe, anything at all, shades, sunglasses, whatever. Favourite pen, notebook, anything at all, okay, water bottle, anything at all that you can use that protects and holds your energy if you don't want to imagine a bubble. I do the bubble, but then I also, 9 times out of 10, unless it's really hot, I'm wearing a scarf. You know what I mean? But I live and breathe and embody this stuff all the time. So I don't literally need to do this technique constantly all the time because it's already instilled in me. Because as soon as I wake up, I'm already in my bubble. I don't need to physically put my arms around it. It's only when I'm in conversation with someone, I'm like, hang on a minute. And I do the bubble. And I've done it before now when I was backstage, before going on stage to speak at an event. I also do tapping, so I do EFT. It's whatever you need to do in order to stay on the frequency and high energy positive level for your mindset and your peace. It's about protecting yourself in the energy bubble or object or whatever you want to choose in order to stop all of the outside influence, negative, fear, shame, guilt, all of the negative BS, chaos, drama, trauma, all of that stuff, toxicity, negativity, all of that stuff from penetrating you. And it helps with setting boundaries. You have to be the gatekeeper of your mindset. You have to be the gatekeeper of literally everything, of what you will and won't allow, of what aligns with you and what doesn't, of being professional instead of being an amateur. You have to play to win. Okay? You're playing chess, you are the queen. The queen is the most powerful piece on the board. Okay? Life is a game. It's a school. You're here to learn stuff and to grow and evolve and expand. It's an amazing experience. But the outside influences are always going to try to penetrate you. They're always going to try and influence you. They're always going to try and change you negatively. So you live on a low frequency, okay? And so you are in control. You're in charge of your mindset. You're in control of what you say yes to and what you say no to, what you will and won't allow, the boundaries that are in place. And it is absolutely critical that you do this, okay? Now, I have lots to share with you on my website, Rebecca.x. There is so much more new stuff coming soon with everything. It's so exciting. But honestly, it's the best thing that you can do to stay high vibe, high positive, high frequency energy wise, so that you can live a much more empowered, positive life. Not happy, skippy, jumpy with the sheep and the little lambs in the forest. I'm not on about that, or in the field or anything. I'm not on about everything is like roses all the time. But it can be 80% of the time, 85% of the time. And I know which one I would choose. On the Libra scales, not everything's balanced like 50-50. I always have the positive higher than the negative. At the moment, as I record this, the positive is 99%. The negative is 1%, because there's always going to be, it's like a battery. You've always got to have a negative and a positive side, right? So 99 is the highest, 1% is the lowest. And that's only because I have a slight sore throat. That's all it is. Not a problem. I'm drinking loads. I've got my soothers. I've got everything. It's fine, but I don't make it mean anything. But again, setting boundaries, energy bubbles, being the gatekeeper of your mindset so that you stay on a high frequency is so important. And everything to do with mindset is on my website. More coming soon. Everything is in the show notes. I'll see you on the next episode.